Hello everyone, and welcome to the DDW portion of GSW, aka Grand State Wrestling's The Briscoes Bloodsport, and I am excited to say that we are a part of this card just because of the peer wrestling we are about to see right now, as there is no turnbuckles, there is no ropes, and we've got Jon Moxley going one-on-one against the King of Strong Style himself, Shinsuke Nakamura, and what will be a damn good matchup here before we get to Armageddon on my end of things. But, I don't think there's really all that much time to be promoting Armageddon now, as Jon Moxley is making his way through the crowd, a typical thing Moxley does. And I want to say what's fun about this: before these men meet at Armageddon in the 6-man Armageddon gauntlet, we get to see them go one-on-one for the first time in such a unique stipulation. As with this matchup, if you are not aware or have not been paying attention the whole show, there is only 2 ways to win this match. It is either by making your opponent submit or making them go to sleep, aka you gotta knock them out clean cold. Well, I guess you could say you could get a technical knockout as well, but that doesn't necessarily have to happen and or will happen as well, especially with 2 men on this caliber. You can't say either man is just gonna forfeit to one another, especially Jon Moxley. We've got unscripted violence within this man. He is a man who just won't quit off of circumstance. You'll have to kill him to make him quit, as he's pacing back and forth in the ring waiting for Nakamura. And while I think his music just hit, but I don't think this is his typical music here, as we've got a little bit of a unique theme here for Shinsuke Nakamura. And well, despite the new entrance theme, we still have a similar aura to the King of Strong Style as he gets ready to go one-on-one with Jon Moxley here tonight. We both know this man is fairly confident in his debut matchup here for DDW. He went one-on-one with the cleaner himself, Kenny Omega, in an I Quit match where he outsmarted Kenny Omega and the referee. Well, not necessarily Kenny Omega because he speaks Japanese, but he spoke Japanese, a language that referee Jay Stifler doesn't understand. But enough time for talk, as that bell has rung and we get ready to see what these 2 men will do to each other here in this singles bout for the Briscoes Bloodsport. And well, right away, we are seeing something that my boy Tyler would immediately love, as we are getting to witness these 2 men go back and forth in a strike battle as they dish out some elbows back and forth. And well, now Shinsuke Nakamura throwing a kick after Moxley threw a punch, and Moxley throws a kick back, and Shinsuke went for a roundhouse kick, but Moxley dodged it. But it didn't matter much, as Shinsuke Nakamura was prepared for it and caught him with a flying wheel kick. But as he tried to get him from the back, no diddy, Moxley reversed it. And well, he gets reversed and sent out of the ring. Remember, there's no ropes there to catch him from bracing his fall to the outside. So Moxley ate every little bit of that barricade on his way out because he tried to catch himself and it didn't work, and he's frustrated about it. So he takes Shinsuke down with a double leg takedown, and he just starts hammering in some punches, and he is nailing them to the at least the jaw, if not the temple area of Shinsuke. But Shinsuke, getting sick of that, nails 2 kicks to the lower back as he turns him in for an armbar, but Moxley reverses it immediately and nails some more punches straight to the jaw as he deadlifts him up from the ground and slams him into the mat with a power bomb. And while Moxley, he's calling for the end as he slits the throat and he grabs him by the head, but Shinsuke, he reverses that and he tries to hit, I'm assuming, a German suplex from the apron, and Moxley tried to go do the same, and well, it's just a back and forth battle right now as Moxley kicks him in the gut and he's got him in for that paradigm shift through the announcer's table. Thankfully, they were going back and forth because I had at least a little bit of time to get away from the announcer's table after that one. And well, Moxley throws Shinsuke back in and he lines him up, but Shinsuke nails him with a kick. No, Moxley caught it and hits him with a dragon screw, but Shinsuke not giving up as he nails some kicks straight into the neck of Moxley. But Moxley sends him straight into that turnbuckle post. No turnbuckle pads to protect him from that metal ring post as he gets sent to the middle of the ring with a German suplex. But Moxley ran right into a Kinshasa from Shinsuke Nakamura, but that might have been like a last-ditch effort from Shinsuke as he was kind of down and out as well. But both men were not knocked out as Moxley turns Shinsuke inside out with that lariat and he picks him up for a paradigm shift yet again, but it doesn't take Shinsuke out as Shinsuke tries to get up and he gets hit with a curb stomp, smacking his face off the mat and bouncing his head off of the mat. But Shinsuke, he stood right back up, and well, he landed right on top of his skull with that second stomp, and the referee was checking him. His eyes were glossy, I'm assuming, and Moxley walks away with the victory here in the first ever matchup for DDW under the Bloodsport banner. And all I can say is stay tuned for more.